Hey everyone, Austin here from Currie Motors, and this is a 2022 Transit Connect Passenger, a vehicle that I haven't seen in over a year and a half, and I'm excited to do a deep dive on this. This one in carbonized gray, so they knew I was going to do a video on this because that's my favorite color. This is going to be a 6-passenger van. I haven't seen one of these in probably a year and a half. So this is nice to have, and these cars are built in Spain. They have to travel across an ocean on a boat. You can't fly them here. So these things, I don't know when we'll see another one, to be honest. So taking a look here, as we look up front, we have the lights that do wrap all the way to the side, giving the car the full 360-degree view of light. Ford logo there. There are spaces at the bottom where you can add fog lights. Now this is an XL. The upper trim levels will have fog lights there, a different grille, a little bit different features on it. As we come around to the side here, we do have the collapsible mirrors. Let's get a good view of the mirror. So they do collapse back and they collapse forward, so they won't break off if you run into anything there. Now the van does have the sliding door here. You have one on each side here. We're going to take a look at all these seats, how they break down and everything like that. So let's go to the back here. Now in the back, we do have some storage space. We do have these seats that fold all the way down. You'll notice there are some protector mats here that will fold out as we fold it down in case you want to put cargo in here. As we come around to this side, you have another sliding door, showing you one of the seats folded down. In a second, we will fold all these down, show you how all that works, and then we'll take a look on the inside here. All right, so folding this seat down is actually very simple. So we're going to pull up on the lever here to push this down, make sure it locks into place. Going to pull up on the rear handle, slide forward, and push down so it locks down into place. Now to pull it back up, all you're going to do is pull this lever here. Once it's up to here, you're going to pull that lever to lift the seat up. We're going to leave this down to demonstrate the back and how to do those seats. So as far as folding these back seats flat to the floor, it'll give you a full interior flooring so you can haul things. Now our first step is we're going to take this rear seat, we're going to pull this little latch forward and put it down here. Now mind you, I'm doing all of this with one hand. So now we're going to go to the rear of the vehicle. We're going to pull this red lever, slide it forward. We're going to unhook that there, and then we are going to unhook those there, and we're going to lay it flat. So now you have this full surface there. You could do the same thing here, but as you can see, that seat's not full to the ground. So it's not going to go all the way down because I didn't flip this forward, and that's not all the way to the ground. I'm going to show you the inside of the vehicle from each row. Now, right now I'm in the third row. You can see how much headspace I have here. Quite a bit. As far as leg room, right here, I'm 6'4". My knees are, almost to the back of the seat here, but I'm not uncomfortable. Back here, we do have air on both sides and 12 volts. Cup holders, some other little storage. So here in the second row, we have the captain's chairs. There is a little lip step here to get to the third row. This seat here does fold down. You could sit here, lay your feet straight across on a nice road trip. If you were storing something, you need long lumber, you can put it all the way across. The second row does have nice power windows. Whole big window there, bigger than any other van on the market. Some nice little things you can see from the second row here are going to be these storage vents up there. So above the driver, there's a little bit of overhead storage. There's plenty of space here to add a overhead TV if you wanted to use this, in some of the minivan functions there. Now down here, we do have our heating and air controls, as well as a 112 volt plug-in and a 12 volt plug-in. One extra little cool storage feature in the car is underneath of this seat. When it folds down, there's this little storage unit right there. And all you had to do is just pull this panel out. You can put the panel right back under there. and it's stored and no one would ever know. So that's a secret little storage compartment underneath of that passenger seat. Now, getting out of the vehicle, obviously very simple. Just pull this handle here, and you can pull this shut, open this here, and now we're here in the front seat of the vehicle. Now, this is an XL, so it doesn't have a ton of features, but it has enough. Something, for me and my family, actually, this would be a great road trip vehicle. It's spacious. It's got enough space for the four of us. We've had many vans, and honestly, with the amount of headroom you have in here, you got tons of space here being 6'4". The amount of storage space you have in here, this is a great vehicle for everyday application when it comes to like families, or maybe you have team practice, or you have employees you have to move from A to B. It's a really great vehicle, a ton of space for a sub $40,000 price point. Now, we do have power mirrors over here, so you can move your mirrors up, down, left, right over here, up, down, left, right. We have all of your windows you can control, the front and back. We do have auto lights, auto high beams. You have your cruise control here. You have your Ford Assistant. You can control all this up there. In the center, we have a small center stack screen. You have your Bluetooth for your music. You have Sirius XM. You have a bunch of little features here. You still get that Ford Pass app to allow you to unlock, lock, auto start your car from anywhere in the world. Down here, we have some air controls, rear controls. The rear can control it themselves. We have eco mode, traction control, auto on and off. Down here in the center, we have our USB and our 12 volt with our parking brake, some storage here, a little bit of storage in the center console there. And actually, these center console storages in these vehicles look small, but you got tons of storage in here. I mean, you could put quite a bit of things in there. Over here for the passenger, you have door storage there. You have your glove box. Up here, you have a little dip where you can store a couple things there, as well as in the center. The seats are a nice leather wrap seat. It's really comfortable. I'm surprised to have the leather in the XL, but it looks great. It feels great. It's actually a really nice seat. It's how it drives. I'll be very honest with you. It drives really nice. It handles well. It's smooth. The steering isn't super tight, but not super loose. It's comfortable. I mean, it handles well. Look at this. I mean, it's maneuvering great. I mean, overall, I have zero complaints about this. 10 out of 10 on this car. It would, I would definitely, use it as a family vehicle. I talk about the Expeditions and the Explorers and some of our bigger SUVs. I mean, if you're shopping for a family vehicle and you have a budget $45,000 or less, this is your car. This is less than $40,000. This is less than $38,000. We're looking at $36,000 for a car like this. This is not bad at all. So if you're looking for a vehicle for your family, for your sports team, for whatever, this is definitely the way to go. I have zero complaints about this. This is available right now here at Currie Motors Ford in Frankfort. Probably won't be long, considering it's been a year and a half since I've seen one. We have companies, we have families, we have sports teams. Everyone who is looking for one of these, they will be out here. I mean, we just got it in today. If you're interested, I will call really quick and all right, come in here, ask for any of us. We'll take care of you at Currie Motors Ford of Frankfort. Available right now.